Iso-8, it is now a new major bottleneck in Marvel Strike Force. And in this video, I got my brother OMG here, and we're going to talk about some of these top targets that you should be looking to upgrade with your Iso-8's energy. Also, save squads, T4 recommendations, and the rest of my day 1,204 roster review. And if you're ready for an OMG, tell them what they should do, my brother.
Let's go smash it!
Yeah, fist bump, baby!
ValleyFlyin.
I always get so pumped at your music.
I love
your
it.
music is the best.
Woo! All right, we are ready. We're listening to music. Welcome back to the channel, Valley Maniacs. I am joined by my brother in studio. Welcome back to the studio, my friend.
Texas
OMG.
is nice.
Actually, you're not OMG anymore. You're MobileGamer. You're MobileGamer across all platforms. I keep calling you that. Welcome back, brother.
I don't think it'll go away, but the Galaxy of Heroes people only know me as MobileGamer anyway, so it's better to be all MobileGamer now. No more OMG. OMG's gone.
OMG is gone, unfortunately, but MobileGamer exists in his presence. So I'm glad we are a little late with this. Normally do this at the end of every month, but there's been some things going on in Marvel Strike Force, and now we are back to having fun. Are you ready to have fun?
I'm ready. We're having fun, right?
All right.
I'm having fun not doing the Doom raids because of, never mind. I'm having so much fun.
Hopefully there are some changes coming. Like I said yesterday, there's some reasons discussed in some of the private servers that give me hope, but we will see this week what's happening. So I think we've said enough salt. Let's drop the salt and let's look at the roster. Actually, this is the roster. Before we get to this, let's look at this screen right here. I am over 13 million power.
Woo! 13-2.
That's
right,
a change. Man. Other than that, not too many other changes. I don't know if this War MVP is ever going to move.
You know what might be interesting to do is sort by your ISO. That's a new tab that's in the roster screen. I'd like to see.
Let's do it.
I want to see by your sort by ISO.
Oh wait, now I got to go to this section, right? This one here.
Yeah.
ISO class progress. All right, so these are my starred ones. But yeah, this is who I have at level 5. Thanos, Anti-Venom, decent characters. I don't regret any of these guys. They're all used, except for maybe some Black Order that I did back in the day. Like Cull, this guy's giving me no value right now. Corvus giving me no value. And unfortunately, I did this. I took these up. I'm like, I don't know what to spend ISO on. Let me just complete the Black Order. I know they're out of the meta, so I did Cull. I did Corvus. Like a week or two later, we got all these. Actually, I didn't do Corvus. I thought I did, but then we got this. Then we got the information that we needed them, and I should have been saving my ions. But well.
Other than Ebony Maw and Thanos, there's not a lot of value in. I'm lucky. Those are the only 2 Black Orders I took to Ion ISO 5 because I do get use out of those 2.
Yeah, Proxima a little bit. I'm actually using her in the Doom raids now because the skill is an earlier section for me, so I only need 4 ISOs on them. I don't need the whole 5 on the skill. So Proxima gives me a little more value because my Black Widow, which I was using every time in skill, does only have a 3 ISO class 3, so she's out. Proxima's in, but this is who I have upgraded. I don't have enough for mutants, but I have enough, I think, for most of the other lanes. Maybe not one-shotting the things, but 2-tapping and using some heals and stuff. But these are the prime targets. Now, I guess let's go back and let me show you who I'm working on right now and take this sort off. As far
I also
as
want to see your
ISO-8.
Infinity Watch. What are you doing with your Infinity Watch? That's the next thing. That's the only thing that matters going forward in this game.
I only got 2 of them.
All right, well, but here's the thing: is I don't think people understand how powerful Infinity Watch, even without Adam Warlock. I'm seeing screenshots of people that wailed super hard on Moondragon. They're running 4 plus Kestrel, 4 plus Doom, and they're deleting everything. Black Order, everything.
What game mode are we talking about? War?
Every game mode. RTA, Arena, everything. Yes.
They're viable in Arena already, even their low red stars.
Against Doom, they are. Not Doom. Against Black Order, they are.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to hold on defense right now. I think that's, but on offense, I'm hearing that they can go through anything. What
are you seeing on offense as far as War? What kind of teams are you taking out?
What do you mean?
Heroes for hire? What kind of?
Oh, Heroes for Hire. Oh yeah, right. What am I using for Heroes for Hire? I'm using.
Oh no, I was talking. What is what are you seeing the Infinity Watch capable of right now? Is this?
Oh no, right now I'm not doing anything with that. I don't think they have any, I don't think they can do anything against Infinity Watch. Right now, I just throw them on defense just because. Whenever there's a new team, throwing the new team on defense makes sense because nobody knows what the counters are. So like I threw like Star-Lord and Drax, on defense with the 3 just to see what happens.
All right, and have you had a war yet? Did you see some?
But we lost. So I don't know. It was a punch. Like 40, 50. I think 40 million. I don't know. We lost. It was they were bigger than us, and we did. So I don't know if I learned anything from it.
All right. Iso-8. This is what I'm working on right now. As far as my brawler, working on Shatterstar. Support is Minerva. Controller Jubilee. Blaster Bishop, and then Protector is Kitty Pryde. I did not have my mutants ready, and I'm on that far left lane. So mutants, I need them at 5 stars in order to bring them in.
2 things I'm interested in seeing is your X Factor and your Infinity Watch.
All right, so we'll go X Factor first, and then we'll go Infinity Watch. Because Infinity Watch, I only got those.
Well, because these are things that are going to be needed. All right, so you're going to be able to get a 5 Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
And you've already got them at 4. You got them at 3. But if you for some reason fell into a bunch more multiple man and Polaris shards, you still need to get multiple man and Polaris to 4.
Yeah. As soon as they get the gold stars, they're going right to 4. And then when they get the gold stars for 7, they're going right to 5 because there's no point without the gold stars right now because ISOs and ions are so.
I think it takes longer to get the ISOs than the stars, so I've started working on them now. Like, it just takes such a long time. Well, I mean, the other thing.
Well, here's the thing.
Polaris
I'm not ready for the dooms.
Oh yeah, Polaris is also controller, right? And so like, oh my god, so like Jubilee and Polaris is controller. It's a mess for ISOs.
So fun. So that's the X Factor ready for the 5-star, and that's where they're at. We'll have the shards in a few days with just the
Infinity Watch. Just where you're at with your Gamora and Nebula. I'm just serious.
Infinity Watch. Let's scroll down here. Boom. I pulled a good one, and I'm so tempted. I still have the salt, but I'm very tempted to buy this despite that. Just to try these guys out.
6 Gamora, a 6 Nebula, and a 6 Phyla. I don't know what to tell you, man.
This was bought. The Gamora was bought. I used 150 silver as soon as I saw that, and then she popped up in the gold store. I'm like, oh, I'm buying that. So this was bought. This was pulled.
All right, so now let me ask you this: Where's your Kestrel? Where's your Silver Surfer? Because
Wait, hold on. Let me show you my T4s. I did 3 on Gamora.
All right.
I think the passive is a no-brainer. The special doesn't look too good on normal Gamora, but on empowered Gamora, the special's pretty good.
I tell you why the special's more important than the ultimate, though, is if you're using a non-empowered Gamora. Turn 1, you do that special, right? Then she goes empowered on turn 2, and then you're doing that special again. So you're getting double dip on that, getting used to that special.
Yeah, this is a good one. And then the basic just adds more damage. I'm finding I'm doing a lot of
basic. Is broken, actually. Her basic is so good.
Don't fix it. Don't fix it. Go play it.
No, I tell you. I'm ready to do I think I would do the basic before the ultimate. I think she's gonna get all of them. All right, so you did the basic.
I did do the basic before the ultimate. I still don't have this one. And then this one, I'm not sure the basic for Nebula, but I did the passive for Nebula here.
Passive makes sense, but the problem with the basic is that her assist is only 3%. You saw that, right?
I was like, oh yes, and I didn't look it up on MSF.g to see what the counter and assist does.
Show that right. Okay, so let's talk, because I just said something really quick. Okay, so 10% of target's max health right there is it went from 5% to 10%. Let me ask you a question, ValleyFlyin. Nebula assists all the time, right?
Yes.
She assists all the time, right?
Yes.
What does her assist do? Her assist does health steal, but how much health steal does it do? And how do you find that information in game?
There's not in game. If it was in game, I could have looked at it.
This is actually trash. It's actually garbage that there's no way of knowing what the assists and counters are at all. None. No way of knowing in game. You literally have to go to msf.gg, and if you do that, that's the only place you can find this information, and you'll find that it's 3% of the target's max health, and it does not change with the T4. It's the same.
I probably should have looked it up before I did this one. So this is not a recommended one. I was just like, it'll be good. It'll be a part of it. And I just hit before I had looked it up. So yeah, don't do what I did. That's not a good.
I don't know if it's bad or good, but she does assist a lot. I mean, if her base, I mean, it does more damage.
I did it for the assist. And if the T4 does nothing for the assist, then don't do that.
Well, you can pull it up. I think it does a little bit more damage with the first part, but the second part where the max health does not. And that's the main part of it, right?
That's the big part. Yeah. Other than that, it's not that big of a difference. So.
I'm actually pulling it up because it's so annoying, Scopel Next, that there's no way of getting this information in game at all. It's like they feel like it's not important to us or something. It's really bizarre.
And before MSF.gg started posting this, we just had to guess. We just had to guess on all this stuff. So yeah, that's actually the only way. All right. What else? You wanted to see Kestrel, right? While you're looking that up.
Yeah, actually, I'm just going to straight up say, I'm going to straight
as much as I can.
The basic is a complete waste on.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a bad T4.
Yeah, it's a bad T4. I think it's a bad T4. It does not help much on the sis. I mean, she goes from 17% piercing, from 15% piercing to 17% piercing, and then she gets it goes from 90% chance to speed up to a 100% speed up. It's actually not a good T4. Oh well.
So the lesson is, don't just assume like I did. Look, you gotta go to a third-party site, look it up before you do these T4s, especially if you're doing it like I did for the assist. This is where Kestrel is.
Hey, Gamora's basic is on point.
Gamora's good.
Yeah,
Gamora's good, dude. Special, basic, and ultimate, and passive, not ultimate. Not ultimate.
And I did Nebula. Nebula's passive. I think you just have to do. I looked at it, I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna have to do that, because I mean, initial thoughts on T4s or on ISOs for Infinity Watch is all striker and then just put skirmisher on Nebula. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. And then some people say, well, maybe Moondragon can be healer, but I don't know. We're gonna see. It looks like it's all gonna be about that striker, assist, striker skirmisher combo with Nebula assisting every turn, right? So, I mean, it's just kind of like Hero Brawlers 2.0 as far as that goes, and so her and that won't work without Nebula's passive. You have to have the passive on Nebula.
I didn't even look at it. I had Striker on her from way back in the day, and I just leveled it up with just with the intent of bringing her into the Doom, because for my skill, I only did 4.
You have Skirmisher on Nebula. You have to have Skirmisher on Nebula.
I gotta switch this then. I just did the exact same thing that she was on there before. So yeah, that's some ions. So that's some ions that I had to.
Do you know how? Okay, do you understand that Gamora goes, Nebula assists, and then Gamora hits a second time with Striker every single time? Do you know how much damage that is? It's crazy. It's crazy.
With Skirmisher or Striker.
Striker, Nebulous. So then Gamora is going, let's say you have only 3 members of Infinity Watch, so it's going to be 60% chance right now. Okay. Like if you have Phyla, Gamora, Nebula, 60% chance. So Gamora does something, right? She goes off, right? Basic attack. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Then guess who? Nebula assists, Skirmisher, and then Gamora hits again. It's crazy. I mean, we're talking about deleting teams before they get to take a turn. It's bonkers.
Yeah, this is very, very good. I like them, and I gotta play around with these interactions. I wish there was more ions in the game.
Here's the thing. Well, here's the thing about Infinity Watch. I mean, regardless, we're talking about power creep. This team is broken. Probably even without Adam Warlock, this team is broken.
Which is good. Which is the legendary of this team, the mythic legendary of this team. You don't even need that guy for it to be awesome.
I've got people messaging me. He's like, "Oh my God, I'm running Infinity Watch plus Kestrel," or "Oh my God, I'm running Infinity Watch plus Doom, and it's broken. It's so good. How come you guys are?" It's like, we know. What? And Adam Warlock is gonna make it so the team can't die for like 2 turns or something crazy, right? I mean, he gives them all that stalling.
There's that defense.
Yeah, and you're not gonna be able to clear that evasion. You're not gonna be able to clear that death proof. They're gonna be healing up constantly. This team is not a joke, guys. And
how are you gonna get arena wins against Infinity Watch if you don't have Infinity Watch? How's that gonna happen?
I don't think you will. I really don't. I think this team is. I mean, I don't want to say that because my experience has been in every hero collector is that no matter how broken the team seems on paper, there's always a way of beating it. Like we'll figure out a way of beating it, but it might be just a very specific way of doing it. Maybe it's only works 60% of the time, but I see this team just owning arena, and also. You know what? I don't want to play this mirror match. It looks like garbage, by the way. This mirror match, Affinity Watch mirror match looks like it's going to be pure trash. I do not want to play it.
If you thought that Heroes for Hire match on War D was fun, imagine doing the Infinity Watch mirror match every single day in Arena, 5 times a day.
5 times!
5 times a day. Gosh. My goodness. At the end of this patch, when Adam Warlock gets released, this game is changing, and I don't know if it's for the better. All right. Before Infinity Watch, you talk about Kestrel. You wanted to see Kestrel. This is where she's at. Max with the T4s, 80.
Kestrel and Doom pretty much have to go to 5, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, they're the 2 most important high value characters because they have, you're going to get value out of her tech and skill. Double tags, man. And so double tags on, they're the only 2 characters in the game that have double tags. And
well, Yondu, but he doesn't really count.
No, but what I wanted to see on Kestrel was how many red stars do you have on Kestrel?
6. But okay, so effectively 5 because I don't have the gold stars to get it to 6.
All right, the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because you said that you spent gold and silver promotion credits on Gamora. And people are asking me, should I dump them right now? It's like, where's your Kestrel? Where's your Silver Surfer? Would you do Gamora over Silver Surfer or Kestrel?
Probably, it's close. It depends what you're going to be doing with the rest of Infinity Watch and how close you are to Adam. If you're going to spend on Philabel and Moon Dragon.
So what I've been saying is
it depends.
What I've been saying is if you're not going to get Adam Warlock, I would say you really need to focus on Kestrel and Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
And right now, only Silver Surfer's in the Elite Store, but Kestrel is not. But, I still think as plug-and-play standalone characters, effectiveness in raids, the bang for buck is going to be Silver Surfer and Kestrel over Gamora. Gamora is good, but I don't think she's plug-and-play like Silver Surfer and Kestrel at all. I think it's a combo that, Gamora is great, but, she has to, she definitely needs more members of the Affinity Watch. She definitely plays off Nebula. She definitely plays off the rest of the team. And there's no doubt that Gamora is good. There's no doubt. But I would be reluctant to go, if you're not going to get Adam Warlock and you haven't developed out your Silver Surfer and Kestrel, I don't think I would go crazy on Gamora. I still think I would definitely be focusing on Silver Surfer rather than Gamora at this point.
Here's my rationale for spending those 100 gold promotion credits, because if you look at the shards right here, I'm not buying those offers and stuff. It's gonna be a while before I get that gold stars on him to even make up that 6th red star to make it valuable. I figure by the time I get the shards for him, I'll have enough gold promotion credits to get him into store anyway. So that's why I went Gamora.
No.
Silver Surfer.
I'm waiting for Kestrel to drop into the Elite Store. But if I had 6 on Kestrel right now already, I would be dumping them into. Gamora is definitely my 3rd pick. That's what I'm trying to say. Gamora is a great choice. She's my 3rd pick right now for red stars.
Me as well. And like I said, if I was very close to getting Silver Surfer, I probably would have waited, but he's so far away. This is going to be months.
Yeah, but if you had a 3-star Silver Surfer, you probably should be doing that before Gamora.
Yeah. Yeah, if he was at 4, I would Silver Surfer.
If you had a 3-5, 3 red, 5 red, yellow, would you do Gamora first or Silver Surfer first?
Silver Surfer, because I think Gamora, you need her team. You need her team.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say is
I think we're on the same page. We're on the same page.
This is like Silver being, because people are asking me a lot. Is like, do I go crazy on Gamora? It's like, wow, where's your Silver Surfer and Kestrel, man?
What is your order then? Kestrel or Silver Surfer first?
You don't have a choice on Kestrel right now. You have to wait because she's down in the store.
Oh, she's there. True. Anything else you want to see before you look at the save squads? Because there are some pretty big changes.
And you know what? War is trash right now. War's not trash now, but war is only about heroes for hire. So it's like, is there any strategy in war right now? Oh, can you beat their heroes for hire or not? I mean, that's it, right? There is no strategy other than that much. It seems like it's just
I've seen low level heroes for hire counters. I've not seen any of those big ones punched up on, and you face those in war all the time, right?
Well,
are you countering them? Are you countering them?
Well, I tell you, I went against your alliance, and I'm not talking about security down rooms, and I'm taking Doom, Silver Surfer, Kestrel, Black Bolt, and Yo-Yo, and 800K versus 600K, 800K versus 700. My 800 versus their 600. That's the team I'm using right now.
Are there any other counters?
Well, there are, but they're like literally, it's an arena team, is what it is. I mean, it's gotten that bad where people are disassembling the entire, like 3 or 4 teams to make one team to beat Heroes for Hire, and that's the way it's going to be until Adam Warlock's in the game. It's just the way it's going to be.
So fun. All right,
it is fun. I want to make a case for that. It actually is fun. It is actually fun. Okay. War right now is about Heroes for Hire, and if there's a double buffed room, monster Heroes for Hire team with Kestrel, unless somebody is ready for that, your alliance will not get through it. There's a chance you'll just get stuck.
For me, I'm not ready for any of them. You know, I don't have the 800K punch stuff. So it's once we see a big black Heroes for Hire, like we're not getting through this. So it's like a lock is what I'm seeing. All right, Black Order, symbiotes. These are arranged for blitz, by the way. So not war teams. There's a few war teams down below though. Axeman, Inhumans, nothing really changed yet. This, I'm not sure if I had a military skill as far as a save squad. Doom, it's got his proper place on the Wakandans now, because that makes sense. But this is, auto win, and they had decent power levels, so that's the Jessica 8 and Asgardians. What is this?
I got a question for this. Okay, Kree. So I recently took a Ronin off of that team and put a Kree Cyborg, I think, because I think there was some synergy, right, with Ultimus and Kree Cyborg. Yeah. And then because Ronin has synergy with all the minions, and so I recently put him with the minions, Ronin.
I think I have Ultron with the minions down there, so
that works also. You know what I mean? So there you go, right?
So if you go down, so Ultron's with the minions and then stuff. So it's more by power level, and then we get the rest of them here on like a lose team, just because they're very low. They're very low. Okay. They're not going to do too much. So But and in my personal situation, Ronin is at 65K. Cyborg's a little less. So just for the blitz score, the increased blitz score, it makes a little more sense for my roster. It makes sense.
Yeah. I was trying to get 33 teams to win. I wasn't having teams to drop down, and definitely my Kree teams are the worst right now.
Do you have all your teams as pretty much wins at this point? There's no losing teams?
The losing team is my Kree team. With Ronin, and it's temperamental. But because I was basically able to distribute Ultron, Kestrel, Silver Surfer to fill the gaps on teams that weren't winning. And then also Gamora is carrying teams. Gamora and Nebula is carrying teams now too.
Yeah. Oh, that's another team that I made. So I have her on the Shield team. Obviously, the Shield could win without Kestrel if you have that synergy there. But again, just for the score, they're already built up.
I'm putting Kestrel on her own, like Ravager Stitcher or something.
Yeah, she's another character that can carry a team. I just, for the score, he's at 85, 72. I just wanted bigger score when I play with her. They automatically win in blitz. These guys are not very reliable in blitz.
They're garbage, matchup. Actually. They're garbage. Yeah. Shield is garbage too. Shield's garbage. X Factor's garbage and
Guardians are so garbage. My goodness. Even against unsynergized teams, it's not even a guaranteed.
Guardians are not good either. Yeah, you have to be really real picky with those teams for sure.
Unless you got a Guardians with Gamora on it now. But these guys, they don't really matter. She carries the team with the Blitz, and this is actually a team that I'd take off of Sim and play because they're kind of fun right now. Wave 1 Avengers, Fantastic Four, AIM, all these guys are capable of winning at with the right matchups. Zemo pretty much carries this team. Power Armor, you need good, decent, unsynergized teams. Pimtech, these guys, oh my goodness, even unsynergized teams, they're not very reliable. This is so disappointing. Brotherhood, Mercs, Supernatural, Silver Surfer team carries this team. Wolverine's on this spot. Gamora used to be on this spot, so I rearranged my
I had to move. I think I put symbiote. I think I put Spider-Man there because Spider-Man has some mild synergy with Miles, right? That's what I did.
Yeah, I mean, I can switch those up, but
because I figured, and it seems to be okay. You know, I don't know.
Score wise, I don't think it would matter too much for me switching these guys up on the teams. That works as well.
A little bit. That might make the Hero Brawler team more reliable with Spider-Man instead of Wolverine, right?
These guys don't lose that much though. I mean, just the 4 of these guys do well enough that whoever's in that spot. So, but if I start running into trouble, that Spider-Man there makes more sense. Heroes for Hire, these guys, I don't think I've lost in Blitz with them, so I think that they're a decent Blitz team, even though they're supposed to be a war defense team. Ultron's carrying this team, and then this is my last team that I win with, and then I got 2 lose teams right here.
See those lose teams those lose teams is where I've been putting like Kestrel and Silver Surfer.
So I guess I could take one of these guys off, or one of these
it's hard to move them around though, because then you start finding teams that don't really win, and it's kind of tricky lately. And then because Blitz is a lot different now, because like you'll see like a garbage team, and it's like, and then you miss that there's Kestrel in there, and you're like, whoops, I missed the Kestrel.
We were talking about this earlier, right?
I know, right?
Oh,
like,
shoot,
oh my god,
this Gamora's good again. I should have not played that one. And then sometimes you don't see the Kestrel is very easy to miss as well, like you mentioned.
Yeah, because you're just going through real fast, and then you hit the and then
Kestrel's on this. Older war offense teams. This is a Merc counter. You know, sometimes you'll see Mercs out there. This is a Wave 1 Avengers counter, and then this is my arena team right here. Actually, no, this is not my arena team. I have Emma in the spot of Kestrel, and this is my arena team right here. Okay. So that's it. Those are my save squads. Any questions?
No, it looks like you're doing the same thing. I just don't sleep on this Infinity Watch. I mean, if you care, and definitely take advantage of that skirmisher. You got to have skirmisher on Nebula and Striker on Gamora. I mean, that's the whole point of having the passive on Nebula. Also,
I'm switching it. Screw the ions. I'm switching it right after this.
You have to, because she's always assisting, and then. You talked about Gamora. Basically, Gamora assists Nebula, and then Nebula assists right now, so I don't forget. And no, Strike. You got that Strike. No, a skirmisher on Nebula.
Oh, skirmisher on Nebula. I thought you were saying skirmisher. I think I might have that. I might have that. I misunderstood you the whole video. I was like, wait.
Yes, skirmisher on Nebula. Yeah, the whole team.
This is only the level 3. This is not that expensive. All right.
Yeah,
let me do that right now, just so I don't. All right.
Yeah, because
I get what you're saying.
So when Pilot attacks, first of all, when you get a full Infinity Watch team, right? You put Strike on everybody but Nebula, and then Nebula is skirmisher. It's going to be a triple tap every time.
Okay.
Gamora's going to go. Nebula's going to assist. Gamora's going to hit again. Pilot's going to attack. Nebula's going to assist. Pilot's gonna hit again. It's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. The triple tap. Yeah.
All right, I got it now. In Blitz, Blitz is the only mode I've been using them, so I was like, they win anyway. I wasn't looking at the nuances and all that stuff. You gotta
play in RTA. There's no point to playing RTA right now, but that's all I play in RTA is this team.
Maybe there'll be some news and I'll be happy and I'll buy that Phylavel offer because I gotta
tell you this. I mean, I know people are. this is the way I look at it. This team is bonkers right now with 4 members, right? And Adam is going to be crazy. I mean, I don't want to. I mean, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the arena meta for like 6 months. I'm really sure of it
until Eternals come out.
Yeah, until whatever. I mean, how long they gave us a long run on Black Order? Maybe a little bit too long. Yeah. Maybe a little too long.
Year,
and
so. Six months sounds good though. 6 months changing up the meta every 6 months.
It's going to be the heroes for hire counter, and it's going to be the arena, and we're guessing how it plays with Adam Warlock. But I can tell you right now, the 4 of them with Kestrel or the 4 of them with Doom, bonkers. Walk over Black Order. You know what I mean? We're talking good.
They look so fun. All right. I'm very tempted after this video to do that, despite my anger over the Doom and a lot of things. But hopefully we'll get some insight into what's happening this week. I'm very curious to see what you've been doing with your save squads, your war, what characters you've been upgrading. Those are what I've been using for Iso-8 recommendations. A couple characters that I'm taking up just based on the Doom raids and things like that. So that is it. OMG, we're gonna go over to your channel, take a look at your roster. Any final thoughts, brother? Oh, yeah.
Leave me hanging. Hey, Texas is beautiful, man. Not green screen. It's not a green screen.
No, I'm glad you could flow in this morning.
I think your key screen actually keying out a little bit right here. Look. Oh, look at that right there. Look at that little
I don't
flicker.
know if that's I don't know what I don't see what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. But thank you for flying in this morning.
Yeah.
I will see you guys over on his channel. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And have a great rest of your day. OMG, give me that fist bump, brother. Where is it? How do I? ValleyFlyin and OMG. Oh, it's a pleasure, my friend. That was fun. A lot of different changes in the roster.
But our production level for YouTube is pretty good, and YouTube is funny.
We try our best, brother. We try our best.